10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Not one tittle shall be removed from Torah, says Yahshua. Not one tittle shall be removed from Torah, says Yahshua. Not one tittle shall be removed from Torah, says Yahshua. Not one tittle shall be removed from Torah, says Yahshua. Yahweh, Yahshua, Israel, Yehuda, Yehudim, Ephraim, Melo, 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 Hagoyim.
My mama's son, you are your father's child. Sometimes we act as if we hate each other. A different faith, a different state of mind. That don't mean we all can't be satisfied. We are all brothers and sisters.
Brothers and sisters.
We are all brothers and sisters.
Brothers and sisters.
Some are black and brown, others white and light. That's all the difference I can remember. Different face, different kind of smile. That's what you see, but this we must realize. We are all brothers and sisters.
You're my brothers and sisters.
We are all brothers and sisters. Earth is my mother, there is no other. So for you, so for all of I. Don't look me with a scorn. In time mankind was born. So for you, so for all of I. Love must live, hate must die. Don't draw the line, don't you be so blind. We are all brothers and sisters.
Brothers and sisters.
We are all brothers and sisters.
You're my brothers and sisters.
I am no stranger in your town. Rasta seed is all around. Yeah. Oh, when you're looking at me, don't think I'm your enemy. I am my father's son, you are your mama's child. Sometimes we act as if we hate each other. A different faith, a different state of mind. That don't mean we all can't be satisfied. Our brothers and sisters, we are all brothers and sisters, all and all. Brothers and sisters, we are all brothers and sisters, all and all. Brothers and sisters, sing it out loud. Brothers and sisters, we are all brothers and sisters.
Brothers and sisters.
Brothers and sisters, we are all brothers and sisters, all and all. Brothers and sisters, we are all brothers and sisters, we are all brothers and sisters, all and all.
We the Israelites, G. By now you can't see. Type it in, I beg you please. Type it in, I beg you please. We the Israelites, G. By now you can't see. Type it in, I beg you please. Type it in, I beg you please. No religion, my brother. Straight roots and culture. See the people over there in Israel, those guys are vultures. They took us away, made us into slaves, took away our last names. Animals we became, didn't even have any shoes on our feet. Gave us crap food to eat, the same food we still eat. Oxtail, pig's tail, cow food, chicken food. Take a look, hey, we've been conditioned, you see. Biggest weapon, Christianity. Teaching the people to follow tradition, but our ancestors never heard or seen. Christmas, not in the Bible, G. Easter, not in the Bible, G. Lent, not in the Bible, G. Rah. That's not what the pastor preached to me. He told me the law is down the way. He said by grace that we are free. No, there has to be law and order. Without order, there's no order. How can you be judged without no borders? No blueprint, no rota, no instructions, no guidelines, no manual of how to rise. Real eyes, realize, realize, Israelites, it's time to rise. It's time to rise. It's time to rise. We the Israelites, G. By now you can't see. Type it in, I beg you please. Type it in, I beg you please. We the Israelites, G. By now you can't see. Type it in, I beg you please. Type it in, I beg you please.
Shalom Aleichem. I am Messenger Daniel. It is in the name of Yahweh. Welcome back, YAHUSHUA Ministries, to Shalom Aleichem. Peace be today. To all my brothers and sisters, the listeners, the viewers who are on the four corner of the earth, we as been witnesses what's taking place in the United States of America for over a month about which Black Lives Matter. When we take the book of Exodus 20 chapter verse 13, it said that should not kill. If Abba Yahweh said that should not kill, it's not only Black Lives Matter, it's all life matter. But it's not coincidence what taking place in this world. Is the media is manipulate the mind of those so-called black people. There is more crime between black and black. It's okay. Nobody ever seen nothing. When a black kill a black, it's okay. When there is a war against black and black, it's okay. But there is something when a police officer tries to do his duty. Is a racist. The media don't say a police officer killed a man or shot a man. It's a white police officer killed a black man. Who sent you in danger? The media. The mainstream, they are the one who push you, who push your button, let you know the police hate you. And now they make you against the police. About you. How many gang members in your community? How many killings who is in your neighborhood? They caused by what? By white police officer? or this is a black against black. I've been victimized myself by my own nephew and my grandnephew. Once they was shoot him, blow his brain because he wanted to see his son. One of them was only 12 years old. He ride his bicycle to go see his grandma. They shot him, we targeted 21 bullets. 12 years old. That was not a white police officer who did that. That was his own people. A black man, as he was a black man, as you see black. Now I'm going to talk in your language with you to understand. So why there is more crimes, black against black, and the white police who doing their duty against black? If black know how to respect those police, I don't think what happened to them would be happened. I know there's racism in the United States of America, but we get to know one thing: respecting those in leadership. What is respecting those in leadership mean? Let's take the book of Hebrews, 13th chapter and 17. See what it says. Obey your leaders and submit to them, for they are keeping watch over your soul, as those who will have to give an account. Let them do this with joy and not with groaning, for that would be of no advantage to you. Now, Black Lives Matters. Black Lives Matters, it is a group who against the government. It's not about because of George Floyd or somebody else who died by a police officers. It's because they rebel against the government. So take a position to disobey, to teach these generations to disobey police officers, to hate them, to kill them, to destroy them. The book of Romans 13 chapter verse 1. Let every person be subject to the governing authorities. Every person, not some. No one above the law. Everybody must be respect the law. Just that you not respect Yahweh commandments and your thanks. Yahweh is just like a man. No. For there is no authority except from Yahweh. And those that exist have been instituted by Yahweh. Therefore, whoever resists the authorities resist what Yahweh has appointed. How you get that? Whoever resists authority, they are resist what Yahweh has appointed. And those who resist with anchor judgment, for rulers are not terrors. Do good conduct, but too bad. Will you have no fear to the one who is in authority? Then what is good, and you will receive his approval. For Yahweh is servant for your good. But if you do wrong, be afraid, for it is the servant of Yahweh, an avenger who carry out Yahweh word on the subjection, not only to avoid Yahweh word, but also to the sake of conscience. We must obey the rules of the laws. Without the laws, you men would be impossible to live. Now today is just revolutions, especially the black Hebrew Israelites who preach about hatred. That's the same thing, the same group. Black life matter. All life matter. Even a life of a chicken, you take for nothing. There is no differences between a human and an animal. We ask you, brothers and sisters, to respect those who labor among you and over you and Yahweh admonish you, and to esteem them very highly and love because of their work. Be at peace among yourself. And we urge you, brothers and sisters, admonish the others, encourage the fatherhood, help the weak, the patience with them all. You should not revise, not curse any rulers of your people. The book of Ephesians 6 chapter verse 1. Children, obey your parents and Yahweh, for this is right. But by disobey your parents, when your parents know you go to school, and there is a group who have to train you to go against this society, this is wrong. I know you're not going to like me, but I don't care. The truth is the truth. You must have respect for those who are in authority. If you respect those who are in authority, you're not going to complain about Black Lives Matter. You'll be complaining about all life matter. Because we all created by one creator. No matter what color they think you are, we are all brothers and sisters. We should be respect one another, love one another, live together one another. Just like one day, a lion will be sit down with a serpent and will not be harm one another. But today, we see there is more crimes between the black community. The media never say nothing. They shut them out. They put a zip tape in them out. But when there is some accident, something happens between any police officer and a man, they put color, they put racist. Who is racist? The media. It's not the police. The police just doing its duty. Be obedient to those who are in authority. Now, when you revolt it against the government, when you rebel against those who are in power, black against black, you have no unity. You fight between one another. You kill one another. You jealous one another. There is a war between one another. And now, suddenly, you ask for justice because of you. But only thousands of people who die by your own people never have any justice. I am one of them. I get two. My nephew and my grandnephew. Those people, do they need justice too? Those people, do all life matter? If black life matter, why you have to kill one another? Just think about it. Just thinking. Why you destroy everything? Why you disrespect those who are in authority? Why not submit to those who are in authority? I YAHUWEH do not say nobody to rebel against those who are in authority. You must be submit to those who are in authority. Today, blind lead another blind. Do you really know when a blind lead a blind? What's happened? Both of them fall at the same days. When all of you try to rebel against the government, what can be happening to you? You're all going to die. The book of Romans 13 chapter verse 1 stated, let every person be subject to the governing authority, for there is no authority except from Yahweh, and those that exist has been instituted by Yahweh. The book of Philippians 2 chapter verse 3, do nothing from rivalry or conceit, but in humility count others more significant than yourself. Count others. If you count others more significant than yourself, that means you will see all life matter, not only black life. That's a revolution against. Because all life matter, not even the life of a chicken or a goat or a lamb or a hunt. All life, I will create everything for its own pleasure, not for you to destroy. If you all obey the law, I don't think the police is going to just shoot you. Because you don't respect the police. You don't obey. They teach you how to rebel against the law. That's how they teach you how to rebel against Yahweh. You'll destroy yourself everywhere you go. The book of Acts 20 chapter verse 28. Pay carefully attention to yourself and to all the flock, and which the set apart spirit has made you overseers, to care for the congregation of the house of Israel, which is obtained with his own blood. So if Yahshua come and die for those who believe in him, he said that should not kill. It's not a choice. It's not about black life matter. It's all life matter. That should not kill. It's not a choice, it's a commitment. But we take the commitment of Yahweh just like a choice. Today, people think they have the power and authority to kill, to destroy. My friends, you do not give life. You have no power, no authority to take life. I believe whoever kill another human being, or even the animals, should be killed also. I believe that should not kill. I believe we are not Yahweh. I believe Yahweh is the creator, is the giver of life, is the taker of life. He gives, he can take. But we cannot take something we cannot give back. Yahweh is the creator of everything. Abba Yahweh is the one who gives the breath of life, not you. You don't supposed to be take anyone's life. You are a police, you are a civilian, you don't supposed to be killed. That is my belief. Love, if we love one another, as Messiah shall command us to love one another, we might be going in different directions as a branch of a tree. But at the end, I want all of you to remember, we all brothers and sisters. If there is one creator, one Father, he created everything. Who we are. Men try to divide you about black, yellow, purple, silver, red. My friends, if you love that neighbor as thyself, I believe you, we will respect one another. Love is just like water. When you go to the oceans, you might see the ocean look like it's green, It's red, it's purple, it's pink. But when you put up the water, you see it's clear, just like crystal clear. Just like a love. That's why I say love one another. If you love yourself, you're not going to take a life even of a chicken. But in order for you to love another, you have to love yourself. If you don't have any love for yourself, okay, you can love somebody. But that's why I said to love, I give you a new command. To love one another as I love you. If Messiah Yahshua went before Pilate, he never opened his mouth. He went to the Sanhedrin, they beat him up, they slapped him. He said one word. Pilate sent him to King Herod. He said nothing. Herod sent him back to Pilate. Even Pilate said, say something, defend yourself. He said nothing. Even when the time of Messiah Yahshua arises, when Peter take up his sword and cut the soldier here, he said, Peter, I do not come for that. Put the sword back. He take the here, put it back, by saying, whoever killed by the sword must kill by the sword, or will perish by the sword. Messiah should know that should not kill. That's why he even tell his own disciple to follow his example. Whoever killed by the sword will perish by the sword. So he shows us to love one another. Even they coming to handcuff him, he do not resist it. Even they coming to take him, to mistreat him, to beat him, he was not resisted. He was not disobeyed. As the creator, as the maker of the universe, as the Alpha and Omega, as the Almighty Creator, as the wonderful Counselor, as is the only way, the only life, the only truth, as the breath of life, as the one who can give the eternal life, the one I am that I am, the one who is Alpha and Omega. It never resisted from authority. But if we say we serve, we believe, why we have to resist it from those who are in authority? This actually leave an example for us to be following. If we follow the footsteps of Yahshua, instead of to listen to those who hate to walk in the wise paths, to do the right things, but they teach you to do the wrong way. No wonder 2,000 years ago, Messiah Yahshua said, you adulterous vipers generations, asking for a sign. None will be given to you except the sign of prophet. Your adulterous and viper generations, you ask for a sign, but none will be given to you except the sign of prophet Jonah. What was the sign of prophet Jonah? Repentance. When prophet Jonah went to Nineveh, everybody was fasting and praying about save the city of Nineveh. Those who are living in the United States of America, that's the only sign Messiah has to give it to you. It's the sign of prophet Jonah. Repent from your wicked ways, or your all will be perished. It's not about Black Lives Matter. It's about all life matter. It is a time to start by loving one another. Stop by fighting between one another. It is a time for us to sit down together. Let's work together. Let's eat together. Not just like lions and elephants, but let's sit down. This like a human being by loving each other. As Messiah said, the fruit of Yahweh's spirit is love. Love is patience. Love is kindness. Love is joy. Love is self-suffering, long-suffering. Why is it long-suffering? If we love one another, I think the chaos we see by destroy everything somebody is working hard for, I don't think that's the way to asking for justice. I don't think that is the way to asking for all Black Lives Matter. That's a different game ball. That's have nothing to do. Your actions has nothing to do with all Black Lives Matter. There is something behind the movement all Black Lives Matter. I know you're not going to love me. I don't want you to love me. It's a time now to stop the nonsense. All Black Lives Matter. But instead, obey the law of the land. And obey those, respect those, submit to those who are in authority, which save your life and the life of others. Instead of to asking to dismantle police officers, look around you, crimes everywhere because of you. These generations have no compassion, no love, and you're asked to dismantle the police. And what you're going to do with all the crimes? When 911, you're going to scare for the police not doing their duty. Instead of to save life, and you make them scared. That's what you try to do. My friends, pray and fast. Submit to those who are in authority. Love one another. Let's sit down as a lion, sit down as a cobra, and we're not going to pit one another, but play with one another, eat with one another, walk with one another, talk to one another. Color doesn't exist. Men created in order to destroy. My friends, if you love one another, you're not going to see about people color. Start by judging the book according to the page, according to the cover. But try to open up the book to read, to know, to see what is inside the book. Instead of to just look at the book. The so I said, don't do to other why you don't want somebody to do to you. That's the golden rules. Don't do to others what you don't want somebody to do to you. Don't destroy somebody when you don't want somebody else to destroy. My friends, if we love one another, all life gonna be matter. It's not about only the life of Black people. When you're killed, there is more people die by Black people instead of white people. Stop the nonsense. Love, reconciliation, humility, obedience is better than sacrifice. That's a message I get for all of you, to those who are living in the United States of America, who let those Black people, children, infants, lead you without a leader to tell you this is right, this is wrong. You see a group of children rebel against the government. Where is the leader? You see no leaders. You see a bunch of children, a bunch of child, elementary school. That's why you see a teacher who just came from to college. They teach them, but they don't teach what they want to teach. They teach about to hate racism, to go against when they should be teach about love and unity. My friends, learn how to love. Asking Abba to put love to implant the love he commands you to love one another. And you're not gonna see only the Black Lives Matter. You will see all life matter. I am Messenger Daniel. It is in the name of Yahweh. Welcome back, Yahushua Ministries. To Shalom Aleichem and peace to those who obey the laws and the commandments of Yahweh.
Local police report to the FBI killing at least 400 people a year. From 2006 to 2012, a white police officer killed a black person at least twice a week in this country. It is too clear for dispute that the enslaved African race were not intended to be included and formed no part of the people who framed and adopted this declaration. And he went on to say that black men had no rights, which the white man was bound to respect. No rights, which the white man was bound to respect. No rights, which the white man was bound to respect. No rights, which the white man was bound to respect.
Baby crawls before it walks, babbles before it talks. Grown man comes in the truth, goes back the second time into his mother's womb. Come on, you know what I'm saying. Understand when I say you gotta be born again to even get salvation, yeah. No time for a fool, cause he doesn't want the evil to be reproved. I promise you all, if or when you do fall, cause everybody falls, be sure to stand up tall now. Fall down, stand up. Everybody wants to go to heaven, but what makes you different than everybody is keeping these laws. Fall down, stand up. Fall down, stand up. Fall down, stand up. Stand up, stand up. Everybody wants to go to heaven, but what makes you different than everybody is keeping these laws. Made a mess, fix it. Started on the wrong foot, switch it. Excuses don't win. Downtown, stand up taller than you ever been. Lost in fear, lost in lies. You forgot what reality looks like. I pity the fool. If you stay down, I pity you too. I promise you all. When you do fall, 'cause everybody falls. Be sure to stand up tall. Everybody wants to go to heaven, but what makes you different than everybody is keeping these laws. Stand up, fall down, stand up, fall down, stand up, stand up, stand up. Everybody wants to go to heaven, but what makes you different than everybody is keeping these laws.
Because you despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness.
So it says we despise the word and trust in oppression. We trust the so-called white man. Regardless of all the black people getting shot down, we still trust him.
He shouldn't have been killed in that way. He shouldn't have been killed in any way. He should be here celebrating Christmas and Thanksgiving and everything else with his children and his grandchildren.
Let me tell you something. You cannot be mad against racism and injustice, then turn around and celebrate racist and just holidays. That's contradiction. It makes no sense.
Cast down.